Let's talk about seller financing strategies first, right? Let me all the creative financing strategies, but I classified them. So let's talk about the seller financing first. So there's basically eight of them that you guys are probably familiar with. Owner financing is when the seller acts as a lender, providing a loan to the buyer. All right, a contract for deed or a land contract. It's number two. So the buyer makes the payments to the seller, but the seller retains title until it's paid off. Lease option. Lease option is more of a rent to own. So we're going to take a we're going to spend a little time on that one because that's probably one of the most common, especially for people looking to buy their own house. Lease purchase agreement. So the tenant agrees to buy at a set price after the lease term. A lease option and a lease purchase is, I'll make that distinction in a bit. Wraparound mortgage. So the seller holds a new loan amount that wraps around an existing mortgage, right? So I'll tap into that too. Subject to is what Remy was just talking about. So just think of it as an existing mortgage takeover. So the buyer takes over the seller's mortgage payments without formally assuming the loan. And then you have an assumption of the mortgage where the buyer formally assumes the seller's mortgage with lender approval. And then you have an agreement for sale. So the buyer gains equitable title and makes payments to the seller without taking full ownership. So we're going to spend some time on a few of these to give you guys kind of and I'm creating I'm redoing a lesson. I'm going to have a lesson for you guys in our real estate family that is more comprehensive, that outlines just about all of these. So it's going to take me some time because that lesson alone I could probably turn into a book. But I want to simplify it, cut out all the fat so you guys can reference it when you guys are looking for how to navigate a particular situation.